What's up, Cheap Jeepers, and welcome back. So today we're going to be restoring an old rusty wheel and see if we can make it look brand new. Alright, so step one is cleaning down the surface of the wheel of any dirt and grime that might be on it, then we can get it ready for paint. Alright, now that we've left the wheel dry and completely dry, it's time to sand it down. So we're starting it off with a 180 grit sandpaper, then we're going to move on to a finer grit to get a nice smooth finish. So it's been sanded down. Now we want to get rid of all the dust that's on it that we've created when we've been sanding. So we're going to get a wet cloth and wipe the surface down. Alright, now that we've got it all masked up, it's pretty much time to paint. I've just gone around the outside with like painter's tape, just so it's going to give it a nice clean edge. If you're painting a different colour, I'd probably recommend doing the whole tyre, just so you don't have a different colour. I'm just painting it black, so this is nice and simple. But if you've got a little bit of like curb rash on the edge of the wheel, you can go along with a little file and just go along all the little chips and stuff. You can go along with a file and just smooth out any of those rough edges. But let's get on to painting. We're going to lay some paper down, put the wheel on the paper so we don't get paint on the floor, and lay down our first coat. Alright, so what we're painting with is just a cheap aerosol can. I think that's $5 for a can. You can get more expensive stuff that's obviously going to be better quality, but $5 a can for a spare wheel, it's not going to break the budget, and it's going to look pretty good. So as always with spray cans, shake it up until you start seeing the little dimples on the bottom of the can there. Shake it up until you see those, then you're ready to start painting. Alright, so I painted the wheel yesterday. Just two light coats, very light coats on top, and I've had a couple of things to do last night, so I've come back down in the morning to have a look at it, and it's got severe orange peel. So the paint's not actually stuck to it, so my prep job and my sanding wasn't good enough. There's still been some silicone and something on the surface of the wheel that the paint's actually not sticking to. So now we've got to resand it down, do a better job at prepping the surface, and repaint it. So let's do it. Alright, so I finished sanding it down and I've repainted it, just two more light coats over the top. It's looking so much better. So I found the reason why that I got so much orange peel last time is, well, it was 100% my fault, but the rag I used, the wet rag I used to wipe the surface down after sanding, actually had some leftover product from another job I was doing. So I think I just transferred that product onto the surface, which created that orange peel. So I resanded it all down, got a fresh cloth, wet that and wiped the surface down, and it's come up really well. So 100% my fault, so you guys can learn from my mistakes. Use a new cloth when wiping the surface down so you don't transfer products over, you know, run into the same issue that I have. But pretty much done now, it's looking so much better. You can see there that it's got no orange peel like it did before. So in total I've just spent just under $10. Sandpaper about $4 for a 120 grip sandpaper, and then $5.20 for the can of spray paint. The paint I use acts as a primer as well, so there's no need to do a primer coat beforehand, so that saves a bit more money. So under $10, and we've got a pretty good looking second spare. Pretty happy with that. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked this video and you've learnt a little bit about painting and reconditioning a rusty old wheel, so you guys can have a nice looking second spare. So thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. See ya.